Hello, everyone. This is Devonna Watson reporting from West Lawrence High School. I'm here with Director Richard Horn of the West Lawrence High School Raider Brigade. Mr. Horn, how are you this morning?
I'm doing well. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you for inviting me. You know, it's nice to be back on my old stomping grounds.
Oh, yeah. Glad to have you back, repping the Raider Brigade band shirt there.
Yeah, you know, I had to come back and see my old family, even though I don't know anybody anymore, but that's okay.
You're still family to me.
Oh, thank you. So tell me, this is your second year being the head director. How's it been going so far?
It's been going well. We've done a few things different. Last week, we actually started with drumline, percussion, auxiliaries, and freshmen. And this is the first week for full band, and I think that has helped a lot. The freshmen came out here knowing what to do with the full band, and I feel like that was a good change, and we're going to continue on doing that in the future. But this year feels a lot more relaxed than last year. I got the 1 year under my belt,
Right.
and feel a little bit more comfortable, more at ease.
Got that 1 year jitters out, but you know, you're all good. So you've learned how to prepare easier, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. So how's the preparation process been for the season, your upcoming season?
Actually, I began planning for this year probably in November of last year. As soon as the season was over last year, started prepping for this one. So yeah, we start early, and we try to get everything done ahead of time, trying to be ready for everybody.
Awesome. And now this isn't just a whole one-man show. Tell me about the team you've got with you, like your co-directors as well as the section leaders you have.
Yeah, we have Miss Clyatt. She mostly does our middle school feeder program. She does a great job with that. She comes up here and helps us out during band camp and any after-school rehearsals and anything like that. She's our woodwind specialist, so she handles that in for us. Mr. Rogowski is here as well, and he also splits his time between the middle school and the high school. And he's our brass person, and you know I'm kind of everywhere.
So, well, whenever I was here, you were mainly with the percussions,
Yes.
and if I remember correctly, you were a bit of a class favorite. So, how was the transition for the students when you became the head director?
Well, I hope everybody was was on board with it. But the student response to me has been, I feel like, pretty exemplary. I've been proud of their performance last year, and I don't expect anything different this year. From what I've seen so far, everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing, and it was a pretty seamless transition from Mr. Dukes to me, and the students were the main reason for that. So I expect great things.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for stopping and speak with me this morning.
Well, thank you for
and
coming out.
let's get you guys out of this heat.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, I'm here with the West Lawrence High School drum majors. Guys, I want you to tell me your names, your grades, and where you started with the band.
I'm Antoine Williams. I'm in the 11th grade, and I started band in 5th grade, playing trumpet.
Okay.
Hey, my name is Rylan Jackson. I'm in 12th grade, and I started band in 5th grade as well, playing trumpet.
Okay, it's trumpet players.
My name is Chloe Harbor. I'm in 11th grade, and I started in 6th grade playing trumpet.
Called it. I called it. I called it in my head. You guys didn't see it, but I called it. All right, guys. So tell me, was this your first year being drum major for any of you?
For the two of us, it's our first year.
For the two of you guys. Okay, well, you guys tell me, how's it going so far?
It's pretty cool. It's fun working with the entire band instead of just your one particular section.
Okay, you get to see everybody and how they're working and progressing, and get to see how other not drum majors, section leaders do it. And now tell me, what have you enjoyed the most so far with being a drum major?
I've just enjoyed the atmosphere so far, like just getting to know new people out of your section. It's been a fun experience so far.
Well, that's good. And now you're my senior drum major, is that correct? Yes. All right, so tell me, how has it been teaching these two the ropes?
It's kind of bittersweet because it's coming to realization I'm having to let it go soon. And also it's been fun having, new people with me.
Awesome. Yeah. And now have you been teaching them like a couple of your tricks that you've learned throughout the years? Or?
Most definitely. I've been teaching that and just other procedures that drum majors take care of.
Okay, and how do you guys feel about the halftime performance that's coming up really soon? Because you guys know before you know it, football season is going to be here. So
is.
have you guys gotten your, what is it, the salute down? Because I believe everybody has a different salute, or are we still working on that?
We're still working on the salute.
Still working on the salute. Alrighty. Well, I'm expecting a lot from the salute because I've seen multiple salutes throughout my year, so I'm ready to see something a little different. I always love seeing the drum major salutes. They're always different. And now, guys, tell me, what do you anticipate the most? What do you hope to see out of band this year? And I'm going to ask everybody that.
I'm not sure. Just everybody to just be a family, you know, because we've had some rough patches here and there, but I think it'll all work out in the end.
Okay, I like that. Family, bring it all together.
I expect for us to reach even higher than we did last year, and the band with the freshmen coming in, I expect it to be even better than last year.
All right, anticipating.
I guess just spirit for football and everything. It's my favorite part of the year.
Just team spirit all together, right?
Yes.
There we go. That's the football spirit, and that's the Raider Brigade way. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for stopping to speak with me, and I'll let you off to your sectionals. All right, guys. I've got some more section leaders here with me. I've got another flute section leader with me, as well as 2 saxophone section leaders. Guys, I want you to tell us your names, your grade, and how you started off in band.
I'm Emma Grace Hall, and I'm in 11th grade, and I've been in band since 5th grade.
Okay.
I'm Kush Desai. I'm an 11th grader as well, and I started mine because band just makes you feel like a family.
Awesome. Casey?
My name's Casey Riggerson. I'm in 12th grade, and I started band because I grew up in a very musical family, and I thought the saxophone was cool. I wanted to learn some solos.
All right, then. We got some sax solos, and now, guys, tell me, how's band camp been going so far?
It's been pretty good. I think that we are stronger this year in the flute section than we have in the past years. It's not too hot, so that's been good. Yeah.
I completely agree because there were days where it's been hot and sticky. Not the best combination. And now, how's the saxophones been doing?
We've been having a rough start. They were pretty quiet at first, but as the season goes on, they'll probably get louder, and the footwork's amazing, especially the freshmen. They're hanging in there.
All right, and now are we talking quiet as in when it comes to playing the sax, or are we talking quiet as in nobody would talk?
Bit of both. Yeah, bit of both. They were kind of shy to me and Casey, and we just stood there, yep.
So did you guys, ever interact with them like, hey, it's okay, we know this is new to you guys, how'd you get them to come out of their shells?
I'm a people person. I like to get along with everybody, so I just try to find, this is a very serious place, so we like to do things very seriously, but I try to find ways to make people laugh. Like whenever someone's standing at set and they have to stay still, I'll walk around and I'll just like tap them and try to make them laugh. And I just want them to know that we're their section leaders and they should respect us, but we also can be their friend.
I like that, but you might get them in trouble. You keep doing that. You're not going to do that to them, are you? You're not going to do them wrong, are you?
We make sure that they know that you can have fun with it and it can be a joke sometimes, but whenever it's time to be serious, it's time to be quiet and be serious. And
all right.
Get on that field.
All right, so you know how to buckle it down too. I love that. And now, guys, tell me, what are you anticipating for each of your sections this year? What do you hope to see out of them?
I'm hoping that we will continue to improve and be good in the show, have good crisp marching, and learn our music, everything that we want last year to continue and better.
Awesome. And what about the sax?
I would like to have them memorize their music, so saxophones make it look like we're actually know how to play the music without actually looking at the music, and have crisper marching, as well as be fun while being serious.
All right. And now, Casey, this is your last year, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So how are you feeling? Like, what do you hope to leave, this being your last year, this is your last chance to leave, a lasting impression. What are you hoping to get?
Well, this is my 3rd year being section leader. I was blessed enough to be a section leader since I was a sophomore. And every year we have to write a letter about why we should be section leader. And every year I've always said that I want to leave some kind of legacy. And I always said that I will not be satisfied until I leave this band knowing I did everything I could to make sure it was the best it can be. So what I'm hoping for is that whenever I leave this year, the next year I come back and watch, and everything that I taught and everything that I told to push into their heads is going to be in it, and Kush or whoever else is section leader next year is going to make it way better.
All right, awesome. Now that's a legacy to leave. And now tell me, you're going to college, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you going to play in college?
It depends on what kind of college I go to. I'm kind of on the edge about what I want to do as a major, but depending on which college I go to, if they do have a music program, I'll definitely be playing, regardless of what I choose as a major.
Alrighty, well that's awesome. Well guys, thank you so much for stopping to speak with me, and I wish you all the best of luck this season.
Find your new Chevrolet and get award-winning dependability only at Dublin Chevrolet.
Get employee pricing on all remaining 2018 Silverado models with total savings of over $12,000. These 2018 Silverados won't last, so act now while they're still in stock. If a car is more your style, get over $4,500 in total savings on the 2019 Malibu LS.
Call, click, or come see us. Dublin Chevrolet, the only dealer you will ever need.
I'm Glenn Registered, Hometown Supply. Come by today and let me show you all the different product lines that we carry. Just about anything that you need, we have it in stock. This is our battery line. We have lawn and garden batteries, batteries for four-wheelers, battery chargers, jumper cables, junk boxes. Bring in the type vehicle you need something to fit. 99% of the time we got a battery to fit. As long as it's interstate, it still has warranty on it no matter where it was bought. We replace it. We have tires for passenger cars, for trucks. We got 3 warehouses full of used tires. Most of the time you come in with a size, in the morning we can have it this afternoon for you. Come by and let me show you what sets us apart from all the rest. If you can't do business here, you just can't do business.
Okay guys, I've got the 3 trumpet section leaders here with me today. Now guys, I want you to tell me your names, your grade, and where you started off in band. Let's start with you.
My name's Ethan Martin, and I'm a section leader for the trumpet section. I am a junior, and I started off in band in 5th grade.
Okay. My name's Brandy White. I'm a senior, and I started off in band in 5th grade.
Okay. My name's Thomas Bobbitt. I'm a junior, and I started off in band in 5th grade.
All right, so everybody's a 5th grader, so they all started from the very beginning. So guys, that means you've been doing this band camp thing for a little while now. How's it been going so far this year? Start with you.
This year, I'd say it was much better than last year. We've been doing a lot. We've gotten better marchers, gotten to be better marchers quicker. The freshmen are really good this year, and the upperclassmen are really pushing it. So I think this year is going to be much better.
Okay, and what about you guys?
It's really helped with the new freshman camp that we started this year. The 3 days before band camp started, we brought the freshmen in. It's really helped a lot, I think.
Okay.
As she said, you know, the freshman camp really helped. Our freshmen always struggled since the beginning. We put them right in. They always struggled. They were learning really slow. But these 3 days with freshman camp really helped them out.
All right. Now, trumpets have always kind of been like the biggest section when it comes to West Orange High School band. How do you guys manage to take control of that entire section?
It's really a lot of splitting up. We split them up a lot, and we take groups. But when we have a big block, when we're marching all together, we usually have one person calling the commands, and the rest of the section leaders and leadership will move throughout the block and manage. But it is a challenge because we are a pretty large section.
So it takes a lot of teamwork. You guys got to work together, make sure everybody's on the same page in order to make sure we move as a unit. And now, how did you guys prepare for your roles as section leaders?
Really, I just made sure to watch everybody else, especially once I found out that I got it. I made sure to really watch like all the other leaders that were already in their positions.
So you kind of just learn from observing, right? Mm-hmm. And that's a good way to learn. And now, guys, tell me, what are you anticipating for your section this year, as well as the band as a whole? I'm going to start with you.
All right. I'm really hoping our section can have a lot of discipline, because last year we really struggled with that, and I'm hoping we will become better marchers through that.
Yeah, the same thing. Over the past couple years, the band's really kind of slacked on discipline. I really hope this year we really kick it up more.
Okay.
I mean, I'm expecting great things. I mean, we always manage to put things on the field that pleases the crowd. We're having a good time at band camp. I'm hoping that we have a good show. And the discipline thing, I think we're doing a lot better so far. I think we're going to have a really good show this year.
Well, guys, thank you so much for stopping to speak with me, and I wish you all the best of luck this upcoming season with the show as well as your sections. Thank you. All right, everyone, I've got my low brass section leaders here with me today. Guys, tell me your names, what grades you're in, as well as how you got started off in band.
My name's Jackson Dollar. I'm a sophomore. I'm the tuba section leader. I got started off in band in 5th grade, playing the trombone, actually. And in 7th, I switched to tuba because all my friends were there. and I kept on playing and getting better at it.
My name is Jonathan Rogers. I'm the trombone section leader, and I'm a senior. And I got started off playing trombone in the 5th grade, kind of taken after my dad.
My name's Brent Graham. I started off in 5th grade playing trumpet, but later on, towards middle school, Dukes moved me over to baritone.
Okay, so everybody's switching and changing except for, trombone here, but that's cool because trombones are cool. All right, guys, so tell me, how's band camp going for you guys so far with your sections as well as, yourselves individually?
My section's going pretty good and individually, and the band as a whole is doing really well, I think. Only thing we can work on really is a little bit more discipline and getting our marching a little bit more consistent and efficient, but it's going well.
Yeah, things are moving along. As he said, disciplinary issues, but they're a lot better than they were in the past because I don't have to deal with senioritis because I am a senior and all that. But yeah, I'm like personal with my section and all that, and I make sure they know I'm not here to, just pretty much make their day horrible. I'm here to help them improve and all that. So it's going better than my past years. Yeah.
Okay.
Like we said, the band is moving on real great. Our band really needs to work on the backwards marching, if anything, but besides that, discipline we really need to touch up on it.
All right, well, I know you guys can definitely get that down packed. And now, guys, tell me, how have you assisted your sections with each problem? Not every section has the same issues. So what have you been working on individually with your sections?
Mostly faces, because the tubas, we have to do it differently so we don't trip, and so we had to reteach everything they've previously learned.
Well, I've always had to work with people like one-on-one because I feel sometimes people are scared to come up to me, but I try to make it feel as if comfortable to come to me and talk about what they're having problems with. But I think our main problem right now is kind of dressing our lines while we're backwards marching and all that. But yeah, as he was saying earlier.
We just basically need to work on backwards marching and all. For example, just having people dress their lines like Jonathan said. But I'd say my section could approach me if they needed any problems to be dealt with.
Okay, and now how do you guys teach your sections? Because everybody has a little bit of a different teaching style. So how do you go about, saying, hey, instead of doing this, try this?
Well, since I'm probably one of the smallest sections, probably second smallest next to baritone, I can easily do one-on-one attention, so there's been times where I just go over them individually, make them, let them perfect it on their own, and then go over individually, and if they get it right, send them over to someone else to work on them in a more defined manner.
All right, so getting that one-on-one time is very crucial and important. Now, you two both said, is everybody just having problems with backwards marching? Is that what I'm getting?
It's the most difficult march.
Yeah.
Entire band. Yeah.
Well, it is a difficult march, so what's the hardest part? Like, just getting up on your toes? Or
Keeping the line straight. Yeah.
You have to, dress with the lines, really.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, here's a little life hack from, trombone player to trombone player. Use the bell as your rear view mirror, and I promise that'll help.
I never really thought about that. That is pretty smart.
There you go. Sorry, guys, I can't really speak on the other instruments, but trombone hat, guys. Well, thank you so much for stopping to speak with me, guys, and I wish you the best of luck this season.
Portions of this program are brought to you by Fairview Park Hospital, a leader in healthcare for Dublin, Lawrence, and surrounding communities, providing specialty services through facilities such as our Sleep Center, Heart Center, and Women's Imaging Center.
With Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, I can get auto, home, life, even banking all in one place. Pretty convenient if you ask me.
Always the home team, Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance. Visit us online at gfbinsurance.com.
All right, guys, I got the visual captains here with me. Guys, I want you to tell us your names, what grade you're in, as well as what all exactly you're over.
I'm Cameron Jones, and I'm a senior. I help with basically helping routines be made, clean everything, and basically watch over what the coaches can't do while they're not here.
Okay.
I'm Kaylee Sapp. I'm a junior, and I basically do the same things she does. I watch everybody. I make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, and I help when the coaches aren't here.
All right, girls. So you guys got a big responsibility when coaches aren't around. So when coaches aren't here, you're the next in line, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, girls. So how's everything been going for you guys so far? You're in charge of so much whenever the coaches aren't around. So how did you guys prepare for this role?
Just watching, making our own routines and making sure everybody is on the same page. Communication is always key when it comes to this kind of spot, so we have to communicate with our coaches as well as our section leaders that are up under us when it comes to watching routines and making sure the girls understand what they're being asked to do and making sure everybody's in line.
All right, that is a big
And
responsibility.
it really helps that we're all really good with each other. We're really good friends. We we help with all that stuff too. It's really good for us.
So that makes the teamwork between the both of you very easier, right? Yes. All right, perfect. Because, you know, with so much to watch over, you girls have to be on the same page. You guys have to be able to work together in order to make all of this come together. And now tell me, you're in charge of making sure everything's clean, making sure everyone's doing the right thing. So how has that been? Like, have the students been very receptive of that, or?
There's some bumps and everything, but it's, you know, we're pushing them beyond their limits, if not further than that, just so we can have a show that no one's ever really seen before. New things are being added that we've never done before, counts, different things, different visuals, flags, everything's different this year. So pushing them beyond their limits is basically what we wanted to do this year.
Okay, so you guys are pushing everybody. You said it yourself, this is stuff you've never done before, so it's new for everybody, right?
Sometimes it's a struggle for some people and they get down in there, whatever. But, you know, Cameron and me have little circles and where we help and we tell them, like, we give them pep talks and we push them and we be there for them for whatever they need.
Awesome, I love that, making a bond, you know, with your team members.
We're a family. We're all a family. We try to be a good family. You know, families have fights and everything, but we get through it together.
All right. And I love that you guys actually want to sit down and work with your members, because it takes a whole team working together in order to pull something like this off, especially when it comes down to the visual aspect.
What I'm saying.
Yes, because if one thing looks off, then the whole thing looks off.
Yeah, there's a saying, you know, you're only as strongest as your weakest player.
Right. So. And now, girls, tell me, what are you hoping to get out of your girls this upcoming season?
I just want them to have fun. That's all it's really about. I just want them to have fun. I want to give them something to remember, something that, you know, they can look back on in 10 years from now and go, that was so fun. I really wish, you know, I had done, you know, I don't want them to go and, like, think, man, I wish I would have done more. Like, I want them to have fun. I want this to be something they look back on and go, that was one of the best times in my life. I want them to have fun and remember their high school experience as best as they can.
Right. And what about you, dear?
And we're always here for their, like, you know, mental problems, or a lot of mental problems, you know, like when they...
Like emotional problems.
Yeah, emotional problems.
Stress,
you know, school, yes. And, you know, and for, you know, when they get stressed at school, I want them to come to us and be like, oh, this is my family. I feel safe here. I can talk to these girls. They can help me to have a great high school experience.
All right, girls, well, thank you so much. You ladies seem like you're really, truly dedicated to your team and this whole program, and I love that so much. Thank you, girls, for stopping to speak with me, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, I've got the second in command to our captains we just spoke to. Guys, I want you to tell me your name, what grade you're in, and what you're in charge of.
My name is Claudia Kemp. I'm a junior, and I'm in charge of the flag line.
Okay.
My name is Gary Christian. I'm a junior, and I'm in charge of the weapons line.
All right, Mr. Gary, I got a man's with me, y'all. Yes. All right, guys, so tell me, how has it been choreographing as well as working with the students for the routines?
It's been really good. The routine has come together nicely. Like they said, we've started a lot of new stuff, and we're just trying to teach them new stuff, but also learning it on our own. And we've had problems, had to change a few things, but it's all for the better of the show.
Okay, and now tell me, how's the rifle department been going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. I mean, we have a little bit of bumps here and there because, you know, they're very new to this. So we just have to kind of like ease them into it. I can't start off with a lot of good stuff because they've never done it before.
Right. So how has it been, you know, teaching the ones that have never done this before? How have you gone about teaching them, like saying, okay, this is a little similar, or is it similar to a flag?
No, it's not similar to the flag because your hands placements are different, but I kind of teach them, I go at a slower pace for them because, you know, they've never done it. I don't know.
Well, you know, you got to go a little bit slower, you know, just to, you know, make sure everybody gets it, and, you know, that's all right. And now, guys, tell me, what are you anticipating for your sections this year? Like, what do you hope to see out of them?
I just hope to see their best. I want them to do their best and keep trying and pushing themselves to not give up on trying to get what their goal is.
Okay. What about you, sir?
I'm just mainly looking for growth. That's about it.
All right. You know, growth comes with lots and lots of practice. So that's what you've pretty much been preaching to them, just practice all the time, even if they're just, you know, sitting at home, practice.
Yeah, that's all everybody says to them. It's just practice, practice, practice. If you don't practice, you won't grow or get better at all.
I believe that wholeheartedly. Well, guys, thank you so much for stopping to speak with me, and I wish you the best of luck when it comes to your choreography, your teachings, and this season. Okay, guys, I've got one of the dance captains here with me, Miss Olivia Allen. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Now, Olivia, you're a senior, right?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right. So how's band camp been going for you this year compared to previous years?
It's been going really good. We have my freshman coach. She ended up coming back this year, so it was like really fun to have her back. So it's been really good.
Awesome, awesome. And now, are you in charge of helping some of these freshmen learn the dance moves and routines and stuff like that?
Yes, ma'am. We have to learn stand tunes like for the Friday nights and everything, and so we usually lead them. Like we lead them in stretches, and if they need any help, like with any of like the technique or anything, we help them with that. So.
Okay, great. So that's kind of like your responsibility. And
Yes,
now,
ma'am.
I know it's not just you out there, is it? You in charge of all these girls?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
I'm
so
not.
tell me about the team you've got helping you.
Okay, so we have 3 captains this year. They're all seniors, and then we have our actual coach, and we actually have a co-coach this year for one of the first times. So.
Okay, so you guys got a good, solid team, and you guys are always on the same page just about?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
All right, now tell me, how have the freshmen improved? Like, this is day 4, we're going on band camp, so, from the first day, of course, everybody's a little shy and everything, so how did you, introduce the freshmen?
We, of course, we have a lot of what we call circle time, and so we kind of, just go through and, say, what our goals are and, what we want for this year, and it kind of helps them, open up more, and then just, just doing stuff as a team in general, listening to music, and stuff, kind of helps them, break out of their shell a little bit.
All right, and you girls, I saw you ladies are working hard in there. People think it's all easy whenever it comes to dancers. No, ma'am. These ladies work their butts off. I've seen you girls and all that ballet I saw you guys doing earlier, just standing on your toes. Can y'all teach me how to do that?
Of course.
All righty. Well, Miss Olivia, thank you so much for stopping to speak with me, and I wish you girls the best of luck this season.
Thank
I know you got it.